your tea. Thank you for tuning in to Tea Time with Key. Today I have a special guest with me, Mr. Reggie Rymes. And introduce yourself to the people.
I am Reggie Rymes, 109 Entertainment Zone, and this is Tea Time with
Key.
That's
right.
You know.
All right, you know. Okay, and I do thank you and appreciate you for this time today with this interview. Okay, and what's your stage name?
Reggie Rymes.
Reggie Rymes.
R-Y-M-E-S.
R-Y-M-E-S.
M-E-S.
Okay. Okay, and so exactly how did you come up with that name?
Just off the head, off the head. I just came up with it over years and years of just doing it. People know me as that. That's what everybody know me as. That's my name.
That's your name.
So it's kind of like this whole interview, it's like Peter Parker and Spider-Man. You wouldn't know Peter Parker and Spider-Man if he didn't tell you. You wouldn't know Bruce Wayne was Batman if he didn't tell you.
Right.
So you can never tell nobody you know my real name. But we're not gonna tell nobody my real name either. They don't know my real name.
They don't know your real name.
So they don't. That is my real name.
Okay. Okay, I respect that. What really made you want to start to be a part of hip hop or to say that I want to rap?
Well, I've been rhyming since I was like 14 years old.
Oh wow.
I've been like years.
Okay, so how young are you?
I never tell people.
You won't tell people. I understand. I ain't mad at you.
But I've been performing since I was a kid. Like really, really little. Even before 14. Like dancing and everything. I'm really good.
Okay.
I'm really good.
Okay.
Really,
break
really,
out
really
in the dance.
Ain't nobody got no money on the table for me to do it, so I can't just do it for free.
I hear that.
But yeah, I've been doing it for years.
Okay.
Years. So a lot of the people that are, a lot of the other artists besides myself that are performing, I talk to them, and a lot of them are like in their mid-20s, late 20s. I've been doing it longer than half of them been around.
Oh wow.
So, they have yet to see anything that I've done out here. I've probably done maybe two shows out here. I did the Poorhouse, which was on Where I Am from K97.5. She throws local showcases called Show Me What You Got. She did one at the Poorhouse where I did that. And I did one a year ago somewhere in Raleigh, I forget where. But I won, and I won like a recording contract. But we got some stuff squared away, and I only did it for one song with them. So I did that, and that's under the belt.
Well, congrats, that's wonderful.
But like I said, it's, I'm originally was born in Raleigh, but I was from Charlotte.
Okay.
So I haven't done a lot since I've been out here. Because to me, I was kind of born and raised in Raleigh, but Charlotte is really all I know. I know Charlotte literally like the back of my hand.
Okay. So do you prefer like the music scene locally here in Raleigh or in Charlotte?
Here, because here they are more accepting of this genre of music. It's funny because a lot of people that I come across out here have this misconception that, you from Charlotte, so it should be a little bit easier for you to just, get this and that going. And it's not really that simple, because out there, being that it's so close to Atlanta, even speaking with another well-known producer out here that y'all may know of called Ninth Wonder.
Yeah, he was my professor at Central.
Okay. Had one conversation before, and he was telling me how it's kind of normal for Charlotte to be influenced by trap music the way that it is, seeing as it's so close to Atlanta.
True.
So it makes a lot more sense where real hip hop artists that do, boom bap sound or real hip hop, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
You can see how they get engulfed in the whole wave of it, and they don't get the look that they should. It's only because, you know, everybody else is influenced by what Atlanta's doing, so it's filtering upward towards Charlotte. But out here in Raleigh and in Chapel Hill and in Greensboro and surrounding areas, they appreciate real hip hop more here than they do in Charlotte, and that's like amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, really amazing. Amazing. So, you know, when I got out here, I started to, you know, make a few rounds and talk to few different people, and I see it, and I'm like, wow, you know, they really dig it out here like that. So it's cool.
What brings you into the hip hop realm, especially in the RDU area?
Well, I moved out here maybe like 3-4 years ago. You know, I've been doing music since I was like maybe 14, roughly about 14. But I've been performing even before 14. But it's just, you know, coming out here, seeing a different climate of how the music goes locally, independently. It's just a different climate coming from Charlotte. It's a different climate out this way, so that's kind of why I'm out here, just to get a feel of what's going on and how things is moving and shaking, and who are the movers and shakers out here.
Who are the movers and shakers out there?
Yeah.
And what would be your ideal place of residence with your career as a rapper, as an artist?
As an artist, my ideal place of residence, probably New York City.
New York. Why New York?
It's fast paced. It's a lot going on. It's always something to do.
You love New York.
I love it. I mean, being there I went there once in '09 just to have a good time, and I fell in love with it. It was the best time I'd ever been. The shopping, the food. I mean, there's just so much I could say about it. I love the South, though. I mean, I'm from the South,
I love
so
the South.
you know, I'm from the South. So I mean, Atlanta is great. I've never been to California. Never been to Florida, but you know, God willing, everything go well. We'll see y'all out there. We come out there.
Okay, all right. And with the Charlotte and Raleigh, different areas with hip hop music, how would you say they might bridge any type of gap, or would there be a lot of differences or any type of thing? I guess you could say similarities and differences between the two that are good and bad.
Good and bad. Well, one thing I noticed is that out here, and the people that have certain power are getting behind those that are independent and local, versus out in Charlotte, the ones with the right power don't seem to get behind those that are local. I don't know why. I don't know what that is. I don't know. But as I was speaking to you off camera before about, there are a couple of people out here that I really love what they're doing and how they're shaking and moving and helping independent local artists push their whole dream and the movement along. Here I am from K97.5 this morning. I love the way she's just doing her whole independent showcase segments. Show me what you got. Just the whole bar exam kind of thing. All of those different kind of showcases that I know she has her hands in. That's a big deal because it's very rare that you see that in Charlotte. You don't see that a lot in Charlotte. And you know, she gets behind them and she comes to them. She hosts them. You know, she plays independent artists on the radio. You know, I mean, this is a big deal. I think it's a great movement. You know, just this triangle area alone, they get behind and appreciate real hip hop more here than they would in Charlotte. I mean, talking with a brother Ninth Wonder at one time, we had sat and had a conversation, and from Central, y'all know what up, Central. He was saying Charlotte was really influenced a lot by Atlanta sound, being that it's like 3 hours away difference, and I could see why it would be. And a lot of real hip hop artists in Charlotte don't get the proper look as they should, and that's because they're so surrounded by the trap artists. Not saying anything's wrong with trap music. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's a place for everything. It's a big enough region for everybody to eat, and get that look that they need. But I do have my own company, 109 Entertainment. It's independent, local company right now. We put all my albums out through that company. We're willing to collab and work with anybody, if the vibe is right, the project is, something worth doing, and the money is right. The check, we gotta get a check. It ain't gotta be a big one, but it's gotta be one.
I hear that. Okay. And so, how long have you been in business with 109 Entertainment? When did you start it?
Oh, well, I say maybe 04, 05, somewhere around that. It was around the time I put my first album out, which was called Portrait of a Struggle. That's all on like SoundCloud, YouTube, CD Baby. It's, you can look, you can Google it and find it, But when we did that album, that was on 109 Entertainment. And then we did the second album, Consequences of Living, that was on 109 Entertainment. So the third album that we're getting ready to release, called Vanguard, is going to be on 109 Entertainment. So, it's moving slow, but it's moving.
It's moving. Any good progress, any progress is good progress.
Right,
as long as it's positive.
There you go.
And so what should we be expecting from you and this show that you'll be performing at?
Well, August the 24th. Reggie Rymes, listen, if you ain't never seen me do my thing, go to YouTube and you can see a lot of the stuff that I've done here and there. But I can guarantee you, we're going to turn it up a whole other level, whole other couple notches. We're going to get busy, we're going to do what we does, we're going to have fun. It's going to be a lot of people out there, a lot of eyes, a lot of ears, a lot of legends in the making.
Tell them about the legends.
Yeah, we got Naughty by Nature,
okay.
Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, Houdini just got added from my understanding, Mr. Cheeks, LB fam, shout out to them, Blackstreet, wow, I feel like I'm missing somebody, Eric B. and Rakim, the God MC. We can go all day about this dude, but we got that time. But yeah, one of the legends, true MCs. He's gonna be in the building with his man again. They're gonna tear it down. But Reggie Rymes is coming to tear it down too. So make sure y'all in the building.
Make sure that you have your tickets.
Don't meet me there. Beat me there.
Okay.
Beat me there.
And these tickets are on Eventbrite?
Yeah, they should be on. Go to EasyTix, EasyTix.com, and you can get all your tickets.
Okay.
Just come party with us, man. Come chill with us. See what's going on. We're going to body this show. I can guarantee that. Shout out to everybody that's getting down in the show as well, too. There's too many of them to really name, but I know Reggie Rymes is coming to body the set. Just know that off the jump. And it's going to be a movie. That's a fact. It's going to be a movie.
Definitely. And once again, off camera, we had this conversation. Exactly who would be your top, not so top 5, but top 10. I'll give you a top 10.
Yeah, top
that'll make
10.
it a little bit easier of your best rappers.
Well, we know, hands down is the Notorious B.I.G.
Okay.
Alright, hands down. Tupac Shakur, of course. The big homie Jay-Z. Nasir Jones. Shout out to the brother Nasir Jones. There's me, of course. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be a fool not to throw myself into the lineup.
You have
to. J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick. Let's see, that's what, 8. Man.
2 more just in good times.
Eminem. We tripping. We gotta throw Slim Shady in there. We tripping. 10 for good luck. You know what? 10 for good luck. J Electronica. Nasty MC. If you don't know who that dude is, go look him up though. He's ridiculous.
And he has a baby by Erykah Badu as well.
See, that's a little T from, you know what I'm saying? She's doing what she's supposed to do.
So, you know, anything that we could be expecting from you in the community, anything that you know that's your mission, but also that's outside of your actual rapping that you would do?
Everywhere I go, I just want to be able to spread positive energy, positive vibes. I want to make everybody's day better than what it was before you met me. I want to leave a lasting impression on everybody, a positive impression on anybody, everybody, female, male, old, young, boy, girl, black, white, you know. I want everybody to be able to say, that dude touched my life in a major way. And then you go from there and make it what it is, because I've done my part. Then, you know, I've done my part, you know. How you move with it is up to you. Yeah. I do a lot, I guess. Just being in the community, just being alive and in the community, I do a lot, you know, because I spread that kind of positive love, because to me, God is love. So therefore, I'm doing that work in the community by just saying kind words to you when you may not even know who I am, or helping you with something when you may not even know who I am. Or, you know, it all ties in miraculously. Believe it or not, it all do tie in.
It definitely does. All of it. Your passion, your gift, all of it, you know, and your work ethic with it. But do you consider yourself to be a poet outside of actually rapping? Like, do you write poetry, or? I do. I started out writing poetry. I started writing poetry in junior high school. Maybe 6th, 7th grade. I went to Ligon Junior High School. Okay. Shout out to Ligon. That's right here in Raleigh. I had a teacher. I don't want to get her name mixed up, but I want to say her name was Miss Harbor, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Miss Harbor, see, with her poetry class, that class changed my life, because that spawned Reggie Rymes. She taught me how to write poetry. I mean, I already had it in me, but she taught me how to convey it and get it out. And it didn't always have to make sense to everybody, as long as it made sense to the artist. Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that, shout out to her for doing that, because she literally changed my life. You know, she had a part in changing my life, along with, you know, other things, but, you know, that did it. That did it.
Anything extra that you would like to say to the people before we sign off?
Be on the lookout for the new album, Vanguard, coming real soon. Tentatively, hopefully before the end of the year. The official single for the album, Vanguard, the official single will be called Love Unconditional. But the album will be called Vanguard. We're going to have merchandise and everything at the show. I got my own clothing line, Vanguard Clothing.
Okay.
So, you know, at the show, come snatch up all the Vanguard merch that you find, but pay for it. Don't snatch it up and don't pay for it. Pay for it.
Patronize.
Right. I got a video coming from a record that we're doing soon called Money. We got a video, we shooting a little movie called Money in a couple weeks. That's gonna be real dope. We just, you know, moving and shaking. God willing, the 10th, August the 10th, I should be on K97.5, which is Freestyle Fridays, about 7 o'clock. I should be on there. Just be sure to follow me on all my social medias. Reggie Rymes. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know, you can follow me on all of those and keep up with what's going on. And it's the same. I spell Reggie Rymes, R-Y-M-E-S. That's my name. That's the name. R-E-G-G-I-E-R-Y-M-E-S. That's me.
Reggie Rymes.
There you go. If it was an icon, it'll go right there. You know what I'm saying?
Place it right there.
Yeah. So yeah, just follow me. Keep up with what's going on. And we'll see y'all out there. You know, the 24th it's a movie though.
The 24th is the movie.
Yeah, it's a
24th
movie.
is the movie.
Down.
The 24th of this August,
This
2018, this month.
This month.
It's a movement right here, RDU.
Yeah.
Be there.
Cocoa Booth Amphitheater.
Cocoa Booth Amphitheater.
Masters of the Mic concert, August 24th. Reggie Rymes will be in the building.
There you go.
North Carolina, it's the hypest concert of the year. Come on. Gyro Management Group present Masters of the Mic, Friday, August 24th at Cocoa Booth Amphitheater, featuring Dougie Fresh, Naughty by Nature, Eric B and Rakim, Technique, Slick Rick,
Once upon a time not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow.
Mr. T,
So the lights, camera, action, and we singing on sorry Miss Jackson.
Blackstreet,
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
and special guest, Masters of the Mic. Friday, August 24th at Cocoa Booth Amphitheater. Doors open 4 p.m. Get tickets at etix.com. The box off or charge by phone 800-514-3849.
Kim gonna be there too.
Okay. Okay.
From what I was told, tentatively right now, just right now from what they told me, I go on either before Eric B and Rakim or after.
Okay. All right. So, what is your type of sound for your music? Like, what is it that's something? Well, not even so much that you would sound, I guess, alike, because I'm sure you have your own sound. What would be
It's
your
real
genre?
hip hop,
Real hip hop.
Yeah, just real hip hop music.
When you say real hip hop music,
More,
define that for us.
more along the lines of what Eric B and Rakim did, Naughty by Nature. A lot of people call it boom bap, but
Okay.
it's a little bit better than just your regular boom bap sound.
Gotcha.
Or anything like that. It's more sophisticated hip hop. It's dope.
Okay.
You should go get my last 2 albums. They're all
Okay.
on social media.
Okay, on social media, on iTunes, Spotify, all of that stuff.
Yeah, right now I know for sure a lot of people been getting it off SoundCloud,
SoundCloud. Okay. Okay.
YouTube, all that stuff. You can see all the old stuff I did on
Right.
YouTube. So.
Okay. You more so an indie artist? Are you trying to go mainstream, or what is it that
You know, indie right now is the new mainstream from what I'm understanding. Now, if we found distribution, promotion through a major company, then that's cool. You know, that takes a little bit, not a lot of load off of us, but that does handle certain things. But we still want to be able to be in creative control of what we do. We want to, and you know, we not to say that we know everything, because we don't. You know, we want to be able to get around the right people that know what it is, the direction we want to go, and then they can say, well, hey, Reg, this is the direction you need to be in, or this is the shows we need to put you in. Let's go this way. I don't like to be pigeonholed as an artist,
Right.
because I do all kinds of music.
Okay.
You know.
And what other types of genres of music do you do?
I mean, I guess it's all considered hip hop music, but I mean, you know how you have some artists that are gangster rappers,
exactly.
and they can't really do uplifting hip hop songs. They look that funny if they do this type of
Right.
record, or you know, Snoop did a gospel record. I mean, I'm seeing how people are looking at him sideways.
I appreciated
like,
it myself. It was dope.
It was dope. See, so therefore, give that artist a chance to just spread his wings and grow as an artist.
Yeah.
And as fans, you got to grow with them.
True.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like with Jay-Z, for instance. We all remember when Reasonable Doubt came out. He can't stay Reasonable Doubt forever.
No,
He's
not
not
at
a
all.
dope dealer no more.
Yeah.
He's a grown man with a wife and kids. I mean,
Yeah, it's
life changes.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
he's not out in the
He's
street
talking about
no more.
business now, like,
Right.
so it's a whole
Yeah,
new
it's all
aspect.
about black empowerment
Yeah.
and, you know, really owning your own and doing for us finally, you know, and that, see, is what it is. That's where we're going, and we got to uplift each other.
We do.
You know,
It's all
as-
about uplifting each other, and especially in the Black community, definitely. With humanity, period, if
Right.
you want to take it there. But definitely in the Black community, because I think we're so much we, well, not we, but parts of us, we do have a crab mentality oftentimes, and it pushes us back and divides us out of anything. So I respect you in saying that. I agree to that as well. But,
yeah, I mean, you know, it's funny though because you know this whole show for me to be in is really a blessing. Like I tell people, I don't take any of it for granted.
Right.
You know, I prayed for it for years, and we ready. You know, we absolutely ready. So it's just one of them things of I haven't changed because I've always been Reg. You know, humble, silly at sometimes, but you know. It's like I see different people around me changing, wanting this, wanting that, and it's like, wow, you know, a couple months ago before all of this came about, I couldn't get you to give me $5, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now it's like, what is that? But it's just a prequel to what it is that's going to become. That's going to become, you know, because now once the checks start coming in, which eventually I'm sure they will, you're gonna see how people are gonna change. And my thing is, my parents always said, as long as you stay humble, stay true to you, everything will come into place, and do what God wants you to do. And this is all God's doing. I can't take no credit to this. I'm just a vessel, you know. So as long as it's put upon me to do, I'm gonna do the best that I can with it, and we're gonna let it go from there.
That's respect. So what, do you have any collabs with anyone around that we should be looking forward to, or?
Oh, yeah, actually I do. Yeah, I'm excited about this. There's a young lady out. Oh, shout out to Mosca Flux. Shout out to Shane Clark. These cats are really,
I do know Mosca Flux. I was actually in a fashion show with her a few years ago.
Yeah, now we got a record we're gonna start working on really, really soon. It's gonna be really hot. Both of them, Shane and Mosca as well, is in the show. They're in the Masters of the Mic show as well. I know for a fact me and Mosca are gonna hopefully do this record. Hopefully me and her are gonna go ahead and do this record together. Right now, as far as collabs, that's the only one I can think of right offhand. That I know we are closing the deal on and going to get that squared away with. But there's just a lot of talent out here that I've run across.
Definitely. You got to collab. You got to get on with somebody and just showing each other's greatness. You know, showcasing each other's talents. And in the area, especially, I feel like, you know, not even so much as trying to get on, but it's better together half of the time. So
So one thing I do like about out here is just, you know, it's really cool out here as far as the local scene is going. A lot of great studios I've ran across. Overtone Music, Chris Bodle has a great studio to check out. Redline Studios is really good. I haven't gotten a chance to work with him yet. Mike Blaze, I heard, had a really dope studio I wanted to check out. Just a lot of cats out here doing it, really doing it. And that's a good look for the city, you know, for the whole region. Because I see how J. Cole is doing things out here in a major way.
Respect to J. Cole.
Yeah, that's a big situation.
It is huge.
You got a machine around him with the Rock Nation thing. Same thing with Ninth Wonder. You know, it makes me think that the big homie got something going on where he's snatching up all kinds of North Carolina cats out here. But I mean, he would if they dope.
Yeah, if you dope.
Know, and you can make some money. I mean, you know, that's the bottom line.
You gotta be dope. And I think that's one thing with hip hop is really finding your own niche, you know, and really actually being dope. You can sound like yourself, but you know, it still has to be something real about it that still, you know, draws people to you, to your craft, and to what it is that you're trying to sell.
Yeah, and just make sure you staying true to you
and that
true to the art form.
That especially.
And when you do that, you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
I am Reggie Rymes. This is Tea Time with Key. I appreciate the opportunity. Go just follow her on whatever she got going on, because if we don't look out and follow each other, how can we expect others to follow us? You feel what I'm saying? August 24th, Masters of the Mic. Reggie Rymes will house the show. I'm promising you that. That's a gift.
Be here, RDU area. Make sure that you're there. What time does this store?
Amphitheater, doors.
North Carolina, it's hypest concert of the year! Come on! Gyro Management Group present Masters of the Mic, Friday, August 24th at Coca Booth Amphitheater.
About 4, the show probably gonna start about 5. This week, probably this Friday, tentatively, I'll be on K97.5's Freestyle Fridays.
Okay.
Some things happened last week where some things got mixed up, so we weren't able to do it. But we're looking at it really strongly this Friday, which is the 10th. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. We're gonna get a little, saucy fun. We're gonna do what we does, It's nothing. It's light work. It's just fun, however you want to call it. We're going to do what we does, though. 109 Entertainment Zone, Reggie Rymes, Tea Time with Key. You know who she is. You know who I am. Well, if you don't, you will eventually. That's what it is.
All right, and thank you.
Emotions so equip your pool, your card quiz. Emotions they run deep, converting enemies, reminiscing the beats, casting them down below, unable to physically grow. Jesus, I get thirsty, wildin' for no reason, throwing poppers and popos, turning and all around them this. So niggas see how it go when you out here won't promote.
And also, before we go, just one piece of advice that you would give to someone who would want to be a rapper or to just start, or that is aspiring or already rapping.
Right. Put God first. Never give up. Even when you get knocked down once, you keep getting up and you keep going. You do it till you get tired. And even when you get tired, you keep going. And you keep going. And you keep going. And you keep fighting. Stay true to yourself. True to your art. And believe. And all else will come to you.
Thank you. And I thank you once again for tuning in with Tea Time with Key. Thank you, Reggie Rymes. Follow him and follow me as well, _ Tea Time with Key, and Tea Time with Key on YouTube as well as Facebook. Thank you.